don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making French toast and bacon in the cast iron skillets. This is old school, the way you're supposed to make French toast. I know a lot of people just use eggs and milk and some cinnamon. I don't do it that way. But I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, let's get started. The ratio for the eggs is 4 eggs and 1 egg yolk. So that's 5 yolks, but only 4 whites. 2 cups of heavy cream. Now, some people use milk. I don't think it has the same taste. It doesn't taste as rich, okay? These are going to be very rich. If you do not have heavy cream, you can use evaporated milk in place of heavy cream. Since we're not making it into a whipped type of topping, evaporated milk would be fine. Or you can use, I believe it's 3/4 of a cup of milk to 1/4 of a cup of melted butter. Mix that together and that'll give you heavy cream also. So, and I'm sure there's other variations, but those are the 2 I know of. So what I do first is I get my eggs in my bowl and I start whipping them. So we're gonna start on low, get them started. And you can do this by hand with a whisk. It's fine. Okay, you want to lower your speed on your mixer. I have it on low. And I'm going to add the cream slowly. So you're making like a custard is what you're doing. It's going to be thick. Not super thick, but you'll see. I'll show you the consistency. Okay, so now we want to I add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 2 pinches of salt, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt. Mix that up. Wait. Don't forget to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract to the eggs, the heavy cream, and the cinnamon mix. Mix that right in there, 2 teaspoons. That's the main ingredient that gives it a good flavor. For some reason, that part of the video is gone, but I wanted to tell you because it's very, very important. So hopefully you had your cast iron heating on a medium heat. We are going to use unsalted butter. Okay, now that our skillet is pretty hot, we are going to make our French toast. Now I'm using Texas toast. You can use whatever you want. You can use white bread, wheat bread, whatever. Healthy, I don't know. Just use whatever you want. It's your preference. I'm just showing you the basics of French toast. I'm gonna put my butter on here. You'll need a spatula. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the bread in our mixture and give it a few seconds to absorb our custard. I'm heating up my other cast iron pan for the bacon, because everybody knows you can't have French toast without some type of meat. So you want to turn it over, let it soak. Let it drip off a little. And you're going to cook each side for about 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, I don't have a griddle stovetop, but I'm using 2 burners. And I have them both on medium. We're going to start our bacon. The ones in the middle sometimes take a little longer because there's no burner directly under that area. I mean, it gets hot, but the ones on the end seem to cook if you're using this type of griddle. Keep an eye on your bacon. Cook it till it's crisp on each side. You'll know when your French toast is done. It'll be nice and golden. And these 2 guys, we'll put them on the end so they can get done quicker. But if you're good at multitasking, this shouldn't be too hard. Now that we have everything made, we are going to make our plate. But before that, I want to remind you guys that your bacon grease, do not put that down the drain. Just don't do it, please. It's very bad, not even with hot water. I know plumbers see this all the time. You cannot get away with putting it down there no matter what trick you do. Don't put bacon grease or any other grease down your drains. Okay, you can keep it in the fridge if you want to use it later, but don't put it in your drain. You can also pour it into something, you let it cool, pour it into something, and throw it out. Whatever you do with it, I don't know, I don't care, but don't put it in your drains. Bad idea. Okay, now let's make up our plate with this delicious French toast. This is how I make mine, but you can do it however you want. So, take a nice fluffy piece of French toast, some butter, I use peanut butter. I use a thin layer of peanut butter. It's just how I put peanut butter on my pancakes and everything. I like the taste of peanut butter on it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't use the peanut butter. And then your second piece, if you want a second piece. And then you want to do your bacon. So I like the peppered bacon. And then I drizzle real maple syrup all over everything. And that's how I do it. You can also use powdered sugar if you like on there. You can omit anything or add anything. You know, when everybody was watching my mushroom burgers, they said, well, I don't like mushrooms. I said, then don't add them. You can use the sauce without adding them. Just don't use cream of mushroom soup. Use cream of whatever, celery, whatever you want to use. You can switch out ingredients whenever you want. Don't overthink this. Just don't overthink it. See how good that looks? Okay. So we're gonna try it so you guys know it's edible. Yeah. That is good French toast. Very rich, creamy, so good. And like I said, you can add or delete anything you want. My kids, when they were little, would grab one out of the fridge, throw it in a toaster, and run with it. You know, they didn't even care if anything was on it because it's that good. You could put powdered sugar on it, whatever. You can, instead of bacon, you don't need anything. Or you can make a bacon sandwich. Put it on, put another piece on, and eat it like that. But this is that good. I mean, you could literally eat this as a sandwich. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you try this. Make it, make it, make it, make it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Pick good ingredients for your food. Always the best ingredients. It makes a difference. You know, I've tasted people's cookies and they're like, ugh. But then if you look at what they're using, it's all generic stuff. The whole key to a good dinner or breakfast or lunch or appetizer or snack or dessert is the quality of the food you're using. So even bacon, you know, generic bacon tastes totally different than fresh bacon. So now that we're into the new year, many more recipes to come. We're over the hurdle of being sick and, you know, all this extra work I was doing and everything else. So now we're gonna get cooking. So I hope you join me in this journey. We have lots to make things as simple as scrambled eggs or as difficult as, I don't know, what's difficult to make? Some desserts, I guess. But to me, I've been cooking for over 30 years. So to me, nothing is really a challenge anymore, unless it's something I never heard of, that I love it. So drop me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.